Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Lord Dayne, the Sword of the Morning. And in that last episode, we caught back up with House Dayne after the ravages of the War of the Burning Sands. And we got to see how this dragon riding house has developed, because indeed, although technically we haven't taken the decision yet, we are fast becoming a dragon riding house. As you can see, our son and heir, Aeron Dayne, named after us, of course, has a dragon of his own, Daralaros, which means heir to the throne in High Valyrian. And indeed, his sister, Princess Arlette, the wife of the Prince of Dorne, has a dragon as well, Aveus, which I believe means like doom and fate in High Valyrian. So, we are fast becoming a dragon riding house, especially as we do have Azantes, the Emerald Queen, which is our wife's dragon, which could potentially bring us more eggs in the future. More eggs, which we'll probably give to Aeron's children. If he has any. You see, he is betrothed to Rhaenys Targaryen, who is one of the granddaughters of Damon. Now, speaking of Damon, what's going on with him? Well, a few years have passed, and Damon, I believe, is making his final claim to lands within Westeros itself. Not trying to take the Iron Throne, surprisingly enough, but just trying to take Dragonstone itself. So he's trying to take Dragonstone and the isles around it. This actually makes a lot of sense for Damon, because he had and if you'll have watched House of the Dragon, you'll have seen in the show, Damon does have an interest in Targaryen history and the dragon lore and all of these kinds of things. And so it does make a lot of sense that Damon would try to take Dragonstone, especially considering that he doesn't have any dragon eggs that he can give to any of his children, nor does he have any dragons really in his dragon pit. The only dragon that he was commanding was Caraxes. Well, that was until he made common cause with a former enemy. Indeed, you'll notice as we look at King Damon's army here, he actually has 5 tamed dragons. Who are those other dragons from? Well, it is none other than the brother and sister of Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen, Prince Aegon and Princess Helaena, and their children. Indeed, the two of them, you'll remember that they actually had a civil war between themselves and the father of the current King Aelor here, King Maelor. There was a civil war in which they were ousted from Dragonstone and sent into exile. They were in exile for a while in Westeros, but it seems they've made their way to the Crimson Throne, where they've made common cause with King Damon. Now, this is kind of interesting because it's very ahistorical, considering we know that King Damon didn't have any lost love for the Hightower branch of Targaryens that descended from, Otto Hightower, and through his daughter Alicent, who was married to King Damon's brother, obviously. But this is a different timeline. A lot of different things have happened. And I mean, Damon murdered Otto Hightower, who is the grandfather of these people that he's now made an ally with. But, these situations will make enemies into friends. And it makes a lot of sense that they would actually team up together, because they were in exile, they being the family here, Aegon and Helaena and stuff. They were in exile, and now their only real chance to get power back is by allying with King Damon here. And, perhaps part of the deal is that they will get Dragonstone after. Presumably Damon's going to get the eggs and stuff from that, but he might put Prince Aegon in charge of Dragonstone, perhaps. But they've also made an alliance here by an arranging a marriage between one of Damon's grandchildren and one of the grandchildren of Aegon here. So it's an interesting team up, but it is one that gives Damon maybe the slightest chance of pulling this off. If he was going for the Iron Throne itself, highly doubtful he'd be able to get enough war score to pull this off. But since he's just going for Dragonstone, he might actually be able to do something here because he can get a lot of war score by capturing the war targets, which are, there's a lot less to go for here, and they're on islands, which is going to make his dragon advantage even stronger, because if he's got 5 dragons that he's bringing about, and, he's got an army of 20,000 camped on Dragonstone or something like that, and they even bring like 100,000 strong to come and take him down, with 5 dragons, they could, Damon's got a shot of beating a massive army there. So, the forces, they got a lot on their side, but we've seen how much dragons can do. 100,000 troops can get wiped out in an instant if you have enough dragons on your side. And we're probably going to get called into this war because we do have an alliance with Damon. And here we go. As soon as we start time, we do get called in. We also have a dragon that we can bring out into this war as well. And that's obviously the dragon of our wife, Princess Lyanne, who is a daughter of King Damon, who's obviously going to want us to assist with this war. So we're going to probably do our best to assist with that. We're going to bring our ships and come and join Damon's armies as soon as possible, hopefully on Dragonstone. You'll see that Damon's got his regent, Lord Aeron, who has come of age here, now 16 years of age. Not a dragon rider himself, but he's got the dragon dreams and an interesting character. He was starting to turn out kind of wimpy, fickle and trusting, but then he got vengeful and ambitious. So he's an interesting character, that's for sure. But yeah, 63-year-old Damon, not done with his ambitions yet. There we go. We got our 6,000 troops raised up, and we are going to go and send them in to go and assist Damon's war over here. Now, I want to go, and I'm just going to sail up over here, and we'll figure out where Damon's going shortly. So, who's in charge of the army? We're going to get in charge of the army ourselves. Now, unfortunately, as the time passed, about 2 years, I think, 2 years passed since the last episode. Unfortunately, we had a few important deaths. One of them being Lord Lyman the Black Tower himself, died of his wounds. He was severely wounded. Not sure how exactly this happened. I don't believe it was in battle, but maybe in a tournament or something of those sorts. So unfortunately, Lord Lyman has passed away, leaving his son, Lord Malin, in charge of the elbow here. So he's still got the wild dragon. Grey Ghost is still in there. We will deal with that situation at some point. But we are currently at war, and we could try to go and tame Grey Ghost, but I think we're gonna go and assist Damon first, and then we'll deal. Do we just try to tame Grey Ghost now? A lot of people were suggesting that we should just try it. There's no chance, 0 chance of us ever bonding with Grey Ghost. But as we go into war here, alongside King Damon, do we try to tame Grey Ghost to take this into war? Maybe we do. Let's see. Tame dragon. Do we just try to tame him? Taming a dragon before bonding it is extremely risky. It is extremely risky, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't try it. You know what? I don't think we're going to wait. I think we're just going to try it here. Okay, I hear the heavy breathing of Grey Ghost before I see his great form. Resting between the rocks in his lair, the great creature raises his head and looks at me with a piercing gaze. I feel a strange sensation in my mind, some shared spirit of connection, though I cannot tell if this is real or a manifestation of the fear in my heart. We stand looking at each other for what seems like an eternity. Finally, I take a step forward, and Grey Ghost lets out a low roar. I must show him that I am not afraid, that I am worthy of his respect. I take another step forward, and another, until I'm standing right before him. I look into his eyes and raise my palms to his shout. Okay, 20% chance we are killed. I mean, is there any chance that we succeed in this? Possible outcomes? Like, it doesn't say that we have any chance of success here. We could gain the trait burned, or we begin getting the trait wounded. I think we gotta try it, right? We failed to tame the... wait, yeah, so Grey Ghost. Well, we only got wounded, though. So, oh man, yeah. I mean, we failed to hatch the egg. We failed to tame Grey Ghost, but we were not killed. Grey Ghost did not kill us. It did not burn us. You know, I feel like that's possibly the effects or just due to the fact that we do know Grey Ghost. You know, Grey Ghost is familiar with us. It was the right, you know, its rider was our grandfather, Lord Tion. We have probably ridden on the back of Grey Ghost with our grandfather, you know, when we were younger. So Grey Ghost knows us, but it does not accept us as our rider. And so, yeah, I mean, we had to try it though, didn't we? We couldn't just leave it. Maybe we'll find a way to tame a dragon in the future, but I think we got lucky there. I mean, we only got wounded. So to me, that symbolizes the fact that Grey Ghost did not try to burn us and rather, you know, simply, you know, maybe just swiped us with his tail, like tried to get us out of there. But it was not trying to, you know, to burn us to death. So yeah, I think that goes to show that we do have some slight connection, but not enough. Certainly not enough to tame it. So, I mean, we tried. We may have to rely on our children to become the dragon riders here, but okay, we've got a big army coming in here. I think we'll be fine. There's probably a few dragons over here, is what I'm assuming anyways. Let's see if we can get all joined up with our allies here. Oh, they're leaving. Are they gonna get caught? I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna see. Okay, they are engaged. How's this battle gonna go? Let's see. 26 knights. Does it say if he's got dragons over here? I mean, Damon's got the... Oh, no, wait. This is the allies here. Is it? Very... Sometimes it's kind of confusing over here. Oh, no. Okay, this is Damon's. 26 knights. Aegon Targaryen. Okay, so he's got Aegon here. Aegon's a dragon rider. Let's see. Damian Targaryen. He's a dragon rider. Prince Aelix. Okay, he does have dragons in here. And Damon's in here himself with Caraxes. So we should probably join in. We should be able to pull something off here. Just with the dragons, right? Yeah, look how fast they're taking them down. Perfect. Yeah, let's get in here. Let's get in and help our allies here crush their... Oh, yeah, we're just annihilating them. In a swift, deadly maneuver, our dragon Caraxes' tail struck out, catching Runsel mid-charge. Who is this? Runsel, just some random guy here. But we are smashing the enemy's forces here. Yeah, they're just sending their troops in to die at the hands of all of these dragons here. And Magnus is still getting in there. Killed Lord Tyler. Good job, Magnus. Oh man, look at this. Their armies are just annihilated. We're gonna have to take a look at these battles here. Details of these battles. Look, they lost 50,000. Oh man, yeah. Damon coming in with his army of dragons, and he is slaughtering them. Man, that's crazy. All right, let's take a look at the events of this first one here. Any of our guys? Okay, Prince Aegon. Oh, nice. Prince Aegon here slew Lord Edwin Ironguts. Nice. So Aegon, you know, he's not just relying on his dragon. He's actually getting in there with his blade, slaying some guys here. Damon Targaryen slew a guy. Damn, nice. Look at this. Hey, Bale Shieldblood. Hell yeah. Princess Leanne the Golden Dragon slew a Lannister, Lauren Lannister. Damn, look at that. And then Runsel slain. Who did we capture here? Harmon the White Stag Baratheon. Oh, we captured the brother of the current Lord Baratheon. Nice. Excellent. That was a good battle here. We lost a knight here, but yeah, no other big names. All right, let's take a look at this other kind of... There was essentially 3 battles in a row here. Well, actually, not much happened here. There's just 5 knights, but Yeah, nothing major in that one. And then what about in this one? Oh yeah, this is where we took down another section of the Reach's army here. And if we take a look at this one, events, Azael strangled Lord Garbert with his own intestines. Oh, Garbert Selmy. Oh man. Oh man, House Selmy down to 4 living members here. Ouch. Oh man. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Oh, House Selmy's in a bit of a rough situation here. And then Magnus slew Lord Tyler Serret here of House Serret. Another house that is gotten a little trouble there. And we also captured Lord Stefan of Tumbleton. Well done. Well, that was pretty good. Where's Damon going? I mean, we'll probably just follow along because I'd like to stick with the dragons. We've got enough money to be moving on the sea pretty much as we want. So, oh, we gain aggravated wound. That's unfortunate. All right, where are we going? We're going to go and siege down Longbar. I do, like I said, this was actually a pretty smart move. Oh, wow, Seoman died. Ha. Huh. Well, you know what? That's what happens. He died in the dungeons. That's what happens, Seoman. This guy was a traitor to our grandfather, Lord Tion. You know, he could have accepted our offer to go to the to the wall to the Night's Watch, but he refused. And well, he has died in the dungeon. I imagine he was planning some kind of escape or something like that, and was perhaps slain in the process of that. Maybe he was actually sent to the wall and tried to desert on the way. Was slain by the guards. Hard to say, but he didn't make it. He didn't make it to freedom. Seaman didn't. Well, that's unfortunate for him. Oh, and we did lose another character recently as well. I believe that it was, it was our friend and the friend of our father, Lord Robert Storm. Lord Robert the Strongarm did die as well. He died of his wounds as well, and also he had cancer, which is unfortunate. But his son, Alphros, is kind of a beast in battle as well. Formidable fighter. Check this guy out. Damn. He's actually pretty good here. So obviously he's going to be fighting for us. So Lord Alphros of the Scattering Sands, no doubt going to be fighting in this war. But yeah, Damon's actually got a shot at taking Dragonstone here. Aelor's got 11 owned dragons, but he doesn't have any family members to ride these dragons. His only dragon rider is Princess Rhaenyra the Suited. And what is that, the suited because she's got a lot of suitors, or because she's suited in armor to go and try to defend her son's claims? I mean, this could set up a really interesting situation too, because if King Aelor, well, presumably he's going to survive, right? But if he, he's going to have some dragons here in the dragon pit here in King's Landing. So it's not like he's suddenly, but he is sick. It's not like he's suddenly going to lose all these dragons and whatnot. So yeah, I think that this could set up an even more interesting Dance of the Dragons here in the future. If Damon's got access to all these dragons here, and then King Aelor, if he actually has some children who could potentially tame these dragons, and this could be a big contention with the Crimson Throne holding Dragonstone. But eventually King Aelor could get enough dragons to, threaten the Crimson Throne here. We're going to go and we're going to take Never Back Down. It's just a good trait. We are fighting in these battles, so we got to do what we can. And we're bringing Aaron Dane here, our squire, as well. So how's his dragon doing? Ooh, his dragon's got aggressive. All right. It's going to be a good combat dragon potentially here. So that's not too bad at all. Take a look here. What do we got? Mental break, haunted by the past. I'm going for a ride. Now, yeah, we really got to deal with the stress situation, but we don't have a lot of options while we're at war. One thing I do want to keep an eye on is I'll let the sieges go here while we do this, but we do have a potential claim that we can get on sandstone here. which House Corgyle used to be an ally of ours, and they potentially, still are. Well, no, they're not an ally of ours. He is the Lord of House Corgyle, is married to our aunt, but if you take a look, they are rivals. And look at this guy. Callous, arrogant, wrathful, and deceitful. He's a murderer as well. So, apparently, who knows what he's doing to our aunt and to our nieces and nephews? Like, he's not a good man. And so, after this war, we might go in and actually take that claim. Oh, we're getting into battle here. Hell yeah, look at this. Burn him, Damon. Yeah, we got this. All right, and another victory there. We'll let the sieges continue here. Let's check out the knights. Any Magnus Crenoir still doing? Oh, who did he kill? He killed Lord Joffrey the Sharp Balkan. Killed a guy from House Aeron, and another person from House Aeron was incinerated by Daemio. Nice. In a swift, deadly maneuver, the dragon of Aegon Targaryen's tail struck out, catching Dennis mid-charge. Dennis Waters, just a lowborn guy. Let's see. A couple more slain. Prince Aelix, man. Prince Aelix is getting a lot of Prince Aelix is getting a lot of kills here, actually. He's not a bad, well, he's actually not even that great of a fighter, but he's getting some kills, so nice job, Prince Aelix. Oh, Caraxes. Oh, Caraxes. Oh, man. Yep, it did its thing. Oh, look, House Tion. House Tion, yeah, I got burned there pretty badly. Anybody else? I'm not recognizing too many houses there, so a bunch of lowborn guys there, but we also captured some minor lords here as well. Another dragon has entered the world. Fear and wonder has spread. Let's see. Oh, Aemon. Who is this? Ah, look at this. This is another dragon from Aegon's branch here. So nice. They got quite a few dragons going now. Suddenly, Damon's going to go from having like the least amount of dragons to having a significant amount of dragons. But yeah, these battles, oh man, the dragon advantage is just turning things on. Oh, Azante's slaying guys. Yeah, that's one's ours. Azante's the Emerald Queen. Do your thing. Hell yeah. Not interested in that. We can't really afford to spend very much money right now. Oh, yeah, engaging. Couple more people engaged in battle. Oh man, the dragons are just destroying. We've got 6 dragons in this. Pretty sure we have at least 6 here. So nice. And the war score, 53%. Damon is probably going to be able to capture Dragonstone. So that's going to set up a really interesting situation. Oh, we do have a couple holdings that I want to give away, but I'm fine with waiting till after all this is done until we deal with the situation. It's vaguely impacting, our, well, actually no, that's a pretty good chunk of stuff there. We could give that out. Oh, Lord Paramount Hobart was slain by Peter the Knight of Bells Belmore. Interesting. How'd that happen? Who's to say? This one looks like it was mostly in Iron Island's army. Interesting here. Yeah, look at this. Aegon Targaryen devoured Clifford. Who else do we have here? Any big names? Oh man, Caraxes. Oh, Caraxes, man, the Baratheons. The Baratheons are going to become like a dragon hunting house, considering how many of them have been, they're down to 5 members here. Wow, man, they've been just annihilated by, and it's all by dragons. House Baratheon has just been horrifically, tragically decimated by these dragons. Oh, Lord Aemon the Wise Seahorse slain as well. House Velaryon, rip to House Velaryon here. He could have been a dragon rider, this guy. I mean, his mother was Princess Rhaenys. So he had dragon riding blood, but yeah, dead by a dragon. That's unfortunate. So his son Lord Aegar here are now taking over. So man, oh look at this. Azante's just Oh man. Oh, and took down oh, the former king. Damon Velaryon killed by Azantes here, the quiet tide himself, like the Dowager King, essentially. The former husband of Queen Rhaenyra, the possible father of King Maelor and Princess Rhaenyra here. Man, a lot of people here badly injured. Sir Adam the Mule Brownhill burned by these dragons, man. When you bring this many dragons into battle, it just gets insane. I have not seen this. It's unfair, obviously, considering just like how many dragons we have, and they don't got any. They've got the one dragon, but I don't even know if Princess Rhaenyra has engaged in battle with us. Presumably, she understands that she would just die if she did here. So, my marshal, Lord Damon, very hesitantly brings my courtier Davos to me. Lord Edwile? Oh, here, interesting. So, Lord Damon Dalt, our marshal here, has asked for us to put the son of Lord Edwile the Sculler here as one of our. Look at this guy. He's 21 years of old. He looks like he's 60. Sir Davos Astermine. Man, you gotta eat something, man, because you gotta fill out. You are not looking good. Who's he married to? Someone from House Uller. Your son is welcome in my army. My army is not a nursery. Ah, man, he is not capable. He is not a good fighter. He's like vaguely intelligent. I don't think we got. No, we got to accept, the son of our lord, or one of our, vassal lords. All right, we'll accept him. It's fine. He's probably gonna die, but yeah, we got to give up this land here. We've got a couple characters that we could potentially give them out. One of them here is Ray the Vengeance Wolf. You can see this guy's burned. He's a very intelligent man, strong warrior. I believe, if I remember correctly, that he lost some friends in one of the wars in which dragons were involved. I think it might have been even the one on Tarth here with Melees. However it happened, he found himself in our service now as our captain of the household guard. He's burned. He's an Ironborn, like an Iron Islander, but he serves the old gods, which is kind of interesting. Maybe he spent some time in the north or something like that. But yeah, he's a captain of our guard. Potentially could give him some land. We've obviously seen Mealor Bloodborne here. That's a massive warrior who, he's probably going to prove himself. Gaolo the Leg Cutter here. This character's hilarious. Gaolo the Leg Cutter. He's a dwarf, but he's just like a mad fighter. He's got he's kind of crazy. Yeah. He's got a fine battle axe. He's not wielding it for some reason. Not sure why. But yeah, this guy, he's dangerous. Short but dangerous. That's what this guy is. So couple characters there. We've also got, we're gonna give some land. Bazarak. It has been a good spy master. I'm tempted to give some land to Bazarak here. So essentially raise him to nobility. Let's give him. I think Bazarak could use a title. Withmail. That seems like a fitting place to give to a spy master here. So you know what? We'll give him that. It's gonna make him a little bit more loyal to us as well. We'll change his house thing at some point later here to something a little bit cooler than sour were. But so Bazarak Sand here. You have gotten yourself a little bit of land, but who else are we going to give it to? Arlen Wensington could be a good choice. I mean, what about I do want to give some land to not to Magnus himself, but to like one of Magnus's kids, but because we can't. There's no way we're giving land to just like a mad cannibal berserker from Skagos. Like we would have a rebellion on our hands. Like nobody would accept that. But I do want to give some land to his kids. What about the shield buds? Like also same thing. They're wildlings, right? They serve us well, but it's going to be quite some time. You know, they're going to have to integrate into Dornish culture before their families are going to be accepted as lords. Like, you can be a good fighter and get rewarded for it, but being a lord, like, that's a different story. Now, somebody like Arlen Wensington, who comes from a lordly family, this seems a little bit more possible. Or Harlan Chalice-maker. You know what? Oh, he's got a cool nickname. Harlan Chalice-maker, the Wind Veil. Too bad none of these places are. I'd rather give him a place that is that has a connection to the sea, which we might get at some point. So you know what? I think we're gonna hold off on giving Harlan land because I like keeping him as our admiral. And I'm gonna give some land to Sir Arlen Wensington here. He's already got a kid as well, Durham Wensington. So yeah, I think that's pretty fitting. Keep in mind that he was, you know, we did raise him in our court and whatnot. So there we go. We'll give you Sand Course. There we go. So a Lord Arlen Wensington here. There we go. Nice. All right, let's get the time rolling. Now we should have, you know, we don't have that minus 40 penalty, which obviously was pretty significant, but we didn't really need those extra troops anyways. We're obviously not having too much trouble with this. We just need to get these sieges done, and then the tides will surely be in our favor because we do have the maximum battle war score here. Look how many, yeah, we annihilated their armies, man. 120,000 troops they lost here to Damon. So King Aelor's getting older, though. Oh, wow, look, he's minus 1,000. Yeah, he can't. He's just going to have to give up Dragonstone to Damon. But like I said, it doesn't mean it's going to be the end of, you know, his line of dragon riders here because he's got his own dragon. And there's definitely some dragons in King's Landing here in in the dragon pit there in King's Landing. We might be able to even see if we take a look here. Can we sort it by like age? Actually, that's not going to help because some of his dragons going to be alone. So Dragonstone, Rhaenyra Targaryen's dragon. A lot of these dragons are probably in Dragonstone here. But yeah, tough to say. Okay. Yeah, Dragonstone, King's Landing. So Cyrax is in King's Landing. So we've got, oh yeah, Sheep Stealer. Oh yeah, so there's a couple in King's Landing here. So it's not like Damon's going to take Dragonstone. Oh, where'd we go? Adrian Corgyle has died. Oh no, she died in childbirth. Ugh. I do want to get this claim on the Lordship of Stanstone here before this guy dies here. Because we will probably want to use that. Oh, come on, Damon. Why didn't you just finish them off? What even is this little place here? We can't even help with this because it's just some like random little war. Oh my gosh. Pirate crew conquest. Great. Can we just offer to assist him with it? Yeah, we might as well. Oh, Damon. So the AI, like we were, what, halfway through capturing Dragonstone, and then he just decides to like, oh no, we gotta go and deal with this pirate invasion. Oh, great. Well, you know how it is. There's only so much you can do with the Great Crusader Kings 3 AI. Well, at least we'll be able to burn these dragons to the ground. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. He's certain that my knight Magnus is scheming against Magnus. Yeah, we can tell who you are in this hood, buddy. Like, throw him in jail. You know what? I mean, what's he trying to do? He's scheming against her? Like, is he trying to murder her? He's a known criminal. I mean, look, Magnus is a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. But look, I mean, the man, like, gluttonous, wrathful, lustful, you know, cannibal, fornicator, adulterer, murderer. He's a murderer too. I mean, he's slain a lot of guys. Holy crap. The Berserker trait is way OP. For sure. He's slain a lot of guys. And you could say that that's like proving his loyalty, but honestly, I think it's just proving his hunger, frankly. I mean, the man, he's an imbecile, like, too. He's just like, yeah, he's just pure fury. And I mean, and now we catch him. I mean, I don't know if we care about this woman, but I think at a certain point, Magnus's crimes, just like, we can't just let them go unpunished, right? So I think we're gonna throw him in jail. Sorry, Magnus. But oh, I love that the successor here was our other huge knight. Yeah, sorry, Magnus, but like, you're a madman. You slaughter people and eat them, and you're an imbecile. Like, like, what are we supposed to do? We can't just leave you to your own devices, because your own devices is eating people. Anyways, we'll leave him in dungeon for. Oh, you know what? We should send him to the Night's Watch. Yeah, we'll send him to the Night's Watch. Let's see. Let's go into our prisoners. Magnus, we're gonna send you to the Night's Watch, Magnus. You can serve the realm by slaughtering the slaughtering wildlings. Ooh, who's the? Ooh, look at this, Lord Commander Qoren the Black Wolf. The Stark is the Lord Commander on the wall. That's so cool. Yeah, Magnus, you're gonna go to the wall, so you'll get a second chance at at a feast here as you go to the wall here. He did have a daughter who is also an imbecile, so that's unfortunate. He's got a wife here, or he had a wife. We'll marry his daughter off to like somebody at some point here, but yeah. All right. Well, we'll let Damon and his troops deal with that while I just kind of take a look here. I did want to point out that Lord Malin here, so the son of Lymond, is actually married to the daughter of Lord Damon. So cool. I really like it when the connections between some of these side characters, when they're marrying within their own, like, within the families and stuff. Like, Siam and Willem's daughter is married to Lord Hamish of Sunwatch from House Dayne. So yeah, it's really cool when we get those kinds of connections here. All right, Damon, you won that pirate crew war. Can you please go back to Dragonstone and siege that down, because we were handily winning that war here, and now he's building up his troops again. It's not something we really need to worry about. Ooh, oh no! Excitement is matched by angst in the streets as murmurings pass the latest word of the day. Aelor has managed to claim the pale yellow beast Hugo. Rumors spread rapidly about Hugo. Many of those who have had such close encounters with him have lived to tell the tale, but such hearsay is often misguided. He joins the ranks of the dragon. Oh man, let us. You should not. Don't take your dragon into battle. You're gonna get killed, man. You're too young. Yeah, I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't bring his dragon into battle. He's gonna get slain. Oh, Ray is plotting against Isilla. Huh. So Magnus was manipulated by Ray. What does Ray have against Isilla? Just some random, like, older peasant woman. Huh. Well, there's nothing, like, apparently that isn't a crime, though. So I don't know. Yeah. I mean, not sure what's going on there. Was Magnus innocent all along? Did we just send him to the wall for no reason? Poor Magnus. Sorry, I guess, if that's the case. Maybe Ray was behind it all along, but Ray has apparently not committed any crimes. And Magnus, we obviously know, like, he committed crimes. The crime of eating people. So, that's one. All right, let's get this siege done. We got to get some war scar. Oh, they're bringing their armies over here. Oh yeah, because they want to siege that down. That's fine. We're gonna get this siege down pretty quickly, probably, and then we can move on from there. Oh yeah, nice. There we go. All right, can we engage them in battle here? That would be nice if we if we did, or if they would engage with us. Okay, we're going to Longbar again. Ooh, Grey Ghost has left his lair. Bond with Dragon? Ugh, 0% chance. Yeah, it's just, we're not going to be able to get Grey Ghost. I might try to tame him again, and like maybe we'll get lucky. But yeah, I think it's going to, man, we're still injured too. Wow, that was a fast siege. 60%. Okay, nice. We can probably head to Dragonstone now. And let's see, is that where we're going? Or we're going to High Tide? Okay, they're probably going to come and try to engage us in battle, which is perfectly fine. We should easily be able to... Oh no, we're going to go to Dragonstone here. Okay, I want them to come. Yeah, I want them to come. Let's get in there. All right, yeah, we've got the Oh, wow. Princess Leanne has been murdered. No, she died. Oh, a dragon duel. Rhaenyra Targaryen took her down. Man, the dragons come out. Oh, that's crazy. Our wife was slain. What about Azantis? Oh, man, and we lose Azantis. I mean, obviously, we could have held her back, sure, like, but she was not going to be held back. Like, she's the dragon rider. This is her father going into battle. Damn. Oh, man, critical stress. Oh, man, they bring out the dragons here. That's crazy. Rhaenyra, you slay. Oh, and Azantis is dead too. No. Oh, man. Torrential grief, melancholy. I guess we did like our wife, but man, that's crazy. Hey, man, you know what? It's cool though. You know what? We lose the dragon. That sucks. I know there's gonna be some people in the comments that were saying we should have held our wife back, but I don't really like. I would do that if it made sense, but like our wife was a very impulsive woman, you know, and we saw her, she fought in like battles before, right? Like this is her, you know, this is her family, you know, fighting for their place, you know, fighting for what they believe to be theirs. Of course our wife is going to be involved in that. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, I might have to bleep that up, but yikes. Jeez. Okay. Our lands, man, things are getting rough here for House Dayne. Thing is, though, we still got a dragon rider. You know, we've still got Dar Laros, which could be a female dragon as well, or Veyes, which could be a female dragon too. So, yeah, we might have lost our dragon egg producing dragon, but, you know, it's not the end of the dragon riding house. It is the end of our wife, though, and the end of the episode as well. I know there's going to be comments. I know there's going to be people who are going to be very upset about the fact that we lost our wife. But hey, you know what? That's Game of Thrones. That is this mod. And honestly, that is a cool way to end things off. And you know what? Dragons are good. Oh, what? And look at this. And then Princess Rhaenyra died herself, incinerated by Damon because he was getting revenge for his daughter. Doesn't get any crazier than that, man. I mean, yeah, very cool. I'm greatly enjoying this. We will come back with another episode very soon. So make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications if you want to know when the next one's coming out. So until then, Wanderers, thank you for watching.